We are coming to you from the parquet of Tiger Gymnasium for a cross-conference matchup tonight here on Big Time Sports. Live is the Garaway Pirates and the Strasburg Franklin Tigers, coming at records of 1-7 and 4-6. Good evening to you high school basketball fans. I'm Mitch Spinell on the game tonight alongside Coach Troy McClellan. And Coach, Garaway comes into Strasburg tonight, having lost their first 7 games on the year. Finally victorious last week at Sandy Valley, and now they have a chance to build upon that against a very competitive but at times uneven Tiger squad.
Yeah, and you look at their schedule that Garaway had, they've lost to some really good teams. I mean, you're looking there at Malvern's at 7-2, Claymont's at 7-2, and then you got Highland and Minerva at 5-3 and 5-4 respectively. So I mean, that hopefully is going to pay dividends for them here in the second half of the year. But you know, both of these teams have this game circled as a game they think they can win, so it should be an outstanding game.
Meanwhile, the Tigers coming off a high-scoring loss to the Trojans of Newcomerstown. It is the pregame report brought to you by our friends at Right Mark Roofing. It is now time to look at our keys to the game for both teams in this matchup between IVC rivals tonight. For the Garaway Pirates, you want the best in offensive execution. This is a Tigers team that we just mentioned is capable of allowing big scoring quarters and big scoring games overall. So you got to make sure your offense is on point tonight. For the Tigers, you have big post players. You have very crafty guards up top. If you have the defensive pressure ready to go, you can almost ensure victory against any team in the IVC this season. Now we'll take a look now at our keys to the game, which are brought to you by our friends at Buckeye Career Center. And now we'll go to our starting lineups for both teams here. Now we mentioned, Coach, a earlier change for the Tigers here, but starting to look at the Garaway Pirates here, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, you have some balanced scoring there, and they're starting to come into their own a little bit. But definitely number 4, Jackson Garber will be somebody that we're looking to. In fact, he was a one-man wrecking crew in the Minerva game that we had, along with number 10, Kingman Bear, and number 11, Micah Yoder. Rounding up the Garaway Pirate lineup will be number 21, Tanner Rao, and then number 25, Lofton Numbers.
Meanwhile, we mentioned for the Tigers a change right before game time. Lucas Gopp will no longer be in the starting lineup for tonight. He is unavailable. It'll be Peyton Herman in the lineup, a guy that stood out to us a couple of weeks ago over in New Philadelphia.
Yeah, Peyton Herman was our player of the game in the Strasburg TCC game. So hopefully he'll give him a boost too and step in Nathan Gopp's shoes there. But the starting lineup will be number 1, Ryan Becker, the only junior in the program. Number 5, Brody Boffman. Number 15, Gage Bonifant, is now pretty much healthy as he can be, so they're looking forward to that. Number 24, Peyton Herman, taking the place of Lucas Gopp, and number 32, Gage Moore.
Those are starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by our friends at Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. We will take a quick break here. We are moments away from the tip-off to tonight's game between the Tigers and the Pirates in high school basketball action here on Big Time Sports.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Janaden Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and by-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Albin Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
And we welcome you back here to Strasburg Franklin High School, just moments away from the start of tonight's contest between the Garaway Pirates and the Strasburg Tigers. Mitch Spinell alongside Coach Troy McClellan here. We are live here on the Big Time Sports YouTube and Facebook pages. We thank you for watching, and for the latest on our live broadcasts and our television broadcast replays, be sure to go to BigTimeSportsOhio.com. Coach, we talked earlier about this matchup here on the Mount Hope Fence tip-off, a matchup between veteran coach versus rookie coach. Terry Rao in his 10th season at Garaway, Bob Niedenthal in his first season with the Tigers as head coach, but he is no spring chicken here. He is a seasoned pro on the bench for Strasburg.
Yeah, he has 20 years plus experience as assistant coaches in both the boys and the girls sports. He's had success in both areas, and he's well suited for this, and I'm just happy that he finally got his chance to come out here and sit in the big chair.
It'll be no easy task, though, taking on a coach like Rao, who's a 300-game winner for the Pirates in his tenure with the boys squad, with multiple top appearances for the Pirates. But we mentioned earlier the Pirates getting off to a bit of a tough stretch, 1-7 record so far in the season, and not only have they had to play some really good teams to start off in the IVC South schedule, Coach, they also have a lot of these guys coming off an extended football season.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how that works. I mean, lots of times your basketball season, especially early, depends on how things go in the fall. Most of these smaller schools like these they have multi-sports athletes, and they're going to play a lot of different sports. So if you have a long volleyball run, say for girls basketball, or a long football run, that definitely affects you in the beginning of the season. I think Garaway's now starting to get their sea legs here, and we'll see how that goes.
Meanwhile, we have gone dark here at Strasburg Franklin as the Tigers are out and about for their pregame intros, and we talked about the Tigers having that loss last week at Newcomerstown, a high-scoring loss in which one of the Tigers players referred to the loss as quote-unquote embarrassing, according to us during the pregame. If you're the Tigers tonight, what do you have to ensure that you don't repeat the same result here against this Garaway squad?
Well, we always talk about, the idea of the first 4 minutes of the game, the first 4 minutes of the second half, always kind of sets the tempo for everything. So they need to get off to a good start for them to be able to go ahead and hopefully follow that forward in order to follow up a win.
We are seeing the introductions here at Strasburg Franklin, the corner of Tiger Gymnasium here, as Ryan Becker is among the first to come out here for the Tigers. Becker, one of 2 double-digit scorers for Strasburg this season, and the lone junior between the varsity and JV squads. This is a guy that we're certainly going to be looking at next season, but right now, he's one of the top players for this Tigers team.
Yeah, most definitely. They look for him for both ball handling and scoring, and then he also is a great rebounder, especially for a guard in that position. And he's one of those that presents a real hard mismatch sometimes, and they can use him in the low post as well as out in the perimeter.
He will be joined by fellow double-digit scorer, senior Gage Moore, an All-Ohio pick last season. And we talked about one of the changes here for Strasburg in the starting lineup tonight. As Lucas Gopp, we mentioned earlier, out for tonight's contest. We had caught him before the game talking about he had a back injury stemming from baseball season. How much of a concern do you think that should be for the Tigers?
Yeah, and backs are tricky. I mean, they're kind of like hamstrings. I put them, you just don't know. I mean, you'll wake up some days, it'll feel great, and then some days they won't. So, I mean, they're just going to have to play it by ear. But that's definitely bad news for the Tigers because their bench is not exactly the deepest that we've seen out here. So that's definitely going to be a big loss.
The Mount Hope Fence tip-off just about to go underway here between both teams. We have Becker under center for the Tigers with Jackson Garber standing at 6'2". For the Pirates.
Also, real quick, congratulations to Gage Moore. He was a 1,000-point scorer here just recently, too, and the first one in about 20 years.
Absolutely. One of the top players in Tigers program history here as Garaway will start with the ball here at the top of the game as Strasburg sets it up here on the defense, and a scramble on the ground early on. It's a jump ball, a late jump ball called. And that will go to Strasburg automatically. So the Tigers force a turnover early on.
Just like that defensive pressure we talked about as a key, they were able to get a turnover here on the very first possession.
And so the Tigers will come up here with little to no pressure on the front court here. It's in the hands of Brody Bauman on the left wing, being guarded by Micah Yoder. Bauman trying to drive inside, trying to kick it out to the corner. Swung around to Moore at the top of the key. Moore going around inside and throwing up a wild shot. No good. Here come the Pirates in the hands of number 25, Lofton Numbers. Numbers kicks it over now. Long three from the left side. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. That attempt.
The one thing we've always told our players is that long shots are going to have long rebounds, so you have to box out, not just inside the lane, but you have to come out on the perimeter if you're going to run down those offensive and defensive rebounds.
Or trying to find Becker. It goes off his hands, and it will be Garaway ball again. So a few quick turnovers here early on as the Pirates will go up against a full court pressure by the Tigers. And Strasburg will ease off here with Yoder now going up against Bauman. Swing it over to Numbers. Numbers being guarded closely. It'll swing it over now to Kingman Bear, number 10. Now over to Garber. Garber kicks it out. Bacon there, a throw inside as the Tigers try to trap just below the paint. And Rao from the left side for three. No good. Rebounded on the left block in the first points of the game by Kingman Bear.
Yeah, nice job of an offensive rebound there. Anytime, if you don't shoot it well, you better be able to rebound it well if you're going to stay in the game.
Bear standing at 6'2", a senior for this Pirates team, as the Pirates will swing it over now to Becker. Bauman trying to find Becker on the opposite side here. The ball scoots away, and it's in the hands of Garaway again. It is Garber with the steal. Look here inside for Bonifant. Gives it over up now. And Micah Yoder goes inside and will draw the foul.
Yeah, they called a block there, and it's probably a pretty good call. He's pretty deep into the basket there. Here comes a replay on this. You'll see does a good job of dribble penetration and just a little late there on the rotation there as far as the challenge there, so Garaway's going to shoot two.
That replay brought to you by Dennison Yard as Yoder will make the first free throw. That foul charge to number 24, Peyton Herman, who, as we mentioned, in the starting lineup tonight in place of Lucas Goff. So Yoder makes the two free throws, make it 4-0 Garaway. A little over 2 minutes already underway into this game. Tigers trying to get on the board here. Becker kicks it back out to Gage Bonifant. Bonifant at the top of the key. Tigers reset with Becker now, being closely guarded by Garber. Becker goes inside to Moore. Moore at the mid-range. No good off the backside. And it's rebounded by Bear.
And that was the first real good shot that Strasburg's had here, and we've played almost 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Numbers now. Hands it over. Swung to the right side. A long three for Garber. Airballed. Rebounded by Bauman, and he will kick it up now to Bonifant. That's Bonifant driving the lane. The ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds.
Some good sportsmanship there shown by Garaway. You don't see that a whole lot anymore.
That was Tanner Rao who
You watch here, Gage does a good job of driving in there and just get a hand in there on that open ball. He left it in front of the defender, and the defender was able to knock it away.
A defensive replay brought to you by our friends at Mount Hope Fence. Look inside here for Bonifant, going up on the right block again, and Bonifant in and out off the glass. A lid on the rim for the Tigers here as Numbers tries to drive down the lane. Takes it back out. Another long three for the Pirates is no good. On the attempt by Yoder here, rebounded by Herman. Bauman being guarded by Yoder here. Bauman at the top for three. It's no good. A rebound by Herman up top. He tries to kick it out, and it's stolen by the Pirates. Yoder with another steal. Midway through the opening quarter, 4-0 Garaway here as Yoder drives inside. Another swing out from three from the corner, no good. And another rebound by Herman. So the Pirates struggling from three early on.
They did that the other night against Minerva too, if you remember. I think it took them to the middle of the third quarter before they hit their first three. So hopefully they can get it in gear, or they're going to have to find another way to attack the basket.
Meanwhile, the Tigers yet to get on the board here, but their top scorer, Moore, drives inside off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to need to help early on that. If they're going to just allow them to go one-on-one, there's going to be a long night for the Pirates.
4-2 Garaway here as Rauch swings it over now to Numbers in the corner. Now back out to Bear. Bear driving inside the paint, ball knocked away and stolen by Herman.
A little too much dribbling in the lane there that time, and then he's locked away by Strasburg.
Garaway operating a man-to-man defense here. Becker on the wing, looking out to Bonifant at the top. Bauman looking for the screen from Moore. Bauman drives to the corner. A mid-range is just off the glass.
He might get hit on the arm there. It was hard to tell, but usually you don't leave something 4 feet short on a jump shot there.
And Numbers now takes a long three. That is no good. And over to Bauman. Bauman driving up the floor against Rao. Bauman goes up and is fouled. And before he shoots these free throws, take a quick timeout here, 4-2 Garaway.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at Atkins Turf Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top-quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
We welcome you back here. It's 4-2 Garaway early in this first quarter, but the Tigers shooting free throws here. Brody Bauman, the sophomore.
And Garaway seems very content to stand around the three-point line and shoot. They're 0-7 right now, and that's one of the reasons they only have 4 points.
Tanner Rouse charged the foul to Bauman as number 12, Kazan Pryor, the sophomore, gets his first look in the game, replacing Gage Bonifant. Bauman sinks both free throws and ties the game at 4. Both teams struggling from the field so far in this game. 1 field goal each and a pair of free throws on both sides here. A look now for Garaway is made by Garber.
First time Garaway looks to attack the basket and they're able to get a layup. Hopefully that's something they stay with. At least that's what Coach Rouse hoping.
It's 6-4 now. Bauman getting another screen from Moore as he tries to look for Gage in the paint. Resets with Becker. Top of the key once again. Moore driving to the glass again. He's got it. And a ball knocked out there by Bauman on the defensive play, but Gage Moore driving to the paint earlier.
Yeah, we talked about that before. If they're just going to let him go one-on-one and not give him any help, Garaway's going to be in for a long night there because they're just aiming to try him in the high post. He's taking it, he's sweeping it across, and he's going to the goal. And I don't really think there's anybody out there that can stop him one-on-one.
We'll see Bonifant come back into the game for Moore. Meanwhile, number 22 for Garaway, Wyatt Reifenschneider, into the game for the first time alongside number 14, Wiley Numbers, both juniors. So Tigers set up the press here, as it will be Micah Yoder up at the top getting a screen, being guarded by Bauman. They'll give it over now at the top of the key. It's a look for Reifenschneider. Now it's in the hands of Garber. Garber driving again off the right side, or the left side rather.
I think that's going to be the opposite too there. If Strasburg doesn't give help early, they're going to have a long night then too, trying to go one-on-one.
A pair of early layups for Garber makes it 8-6 Garaway. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bonifant takes over to Becker. They'll reset the offense here with Bauman. As Bonifant tries to work his way inside the paint. A 10-footer is no good. It's rebounded by the Pirates. Yoder trying for the screen, tries to drive inside, kicks it out. Garber will cross in again. Another layup attempt is no good, but a foul. Second on the Tigers.
Yeah, Garaway's shown a lot of success attacking the basket. You see in the replay here, Garber's going to go in hard. Help comes, but it comes just a little bit late from the Becker boy, and then that's one of the reasons that the foul was drawn.
And so Bonifant draws his first foul of the game. It will be Jackson Garber, already with 4 points on the game. First attempt is no good, as Gage Moore comes back in for the Tigers, replacing Ryan Becker. Meanwhile, Kingman Bear back in to replace Tanner Rao.
Yeah, Coach Niedenthal with a very shallow bench. He's doing a really good job. I think everybody's been out now in the rotation except for maybe Boffman right now. So he's trying to get everybody at least a little bit of a break so they have some legs at the fourth quarter.
Boffman has logged a lot of heavy minutes here for the Tigers this season as the second free throw is good, giving Garber 5 points and the Pirates a 9-6 lead here. Boffman. They have a stoppage here. An injury substitution for Strasburg as Ryan Becker will come into the game, I believe, for Bonifant, who's walking towards the bench.
No, I think Brody Boffman came out of the game, and he was the one there. But I guess that's how you get him out of the rotation then and give him a little break. I'm not sure what the injury was, but hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Boffman will come out. Moore is back in here as the Tigers trying to close in here with less than a minute. Bonifant gets a screen from Moore. Swings it to Moore now. Moore thought about the three, goes inside on the left block. Got it! 9-8 Garaway, Moore has 6.
Yeah, he's unstoppable one-on-one. I don't know if Garaway has anybody that can guard him one-on-one. They're going to have to help early and help often.
And so Micah Yoder now being guarded by Becker. 24 seconds left. Yoder being guarded close, trying to drive inside the paint, kicks it out. Swung back around now to the top of the key. Garaway resets, 15 seconds left. Numbers. Kicks it out to Garber. Ball skips away. 9 seconds left. Garber has to find a shot. Throws it inside on the left block. It's swung back around, stolen by the Tigers. 2 seconds left. Bonifant throws it off the front of the rim. It's no good. And a wild way to end the first quarter. A tight one here at Strasburg as the Pirates lead the Tigers 9-8 in this live edition of high school basketball here on Big Time Sports.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref! Let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuscInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
And we're back here at Strasburg Franklin High School. It is 9-8 Garaway over the Tigers here as we enter the second quarter of play here on the Wing Garage Door scoreboard. Coach, pretty even contest between both sides so far. They got a bit of a late start offensively on each end.
Yeah, Garaway relied on the three-point shot early, and since they've been attacking the basket, and they were able to score some points late in the quarter. Strasburg's relied on Gage Moore, and he's just been going one-on-one and going to the goal, and he's been unstoppable so far.
There's 6 points scored so far for Moore. Meanwhile, number 4 for Garaway, Jackson Garber, has led the way with 5 points. We see the Pirates here take the ball to start the second quarter. We also see a new substitution for the Pirates as Henry Swartzentruber, the junior, will enter the game for the first time. As it'll be Yoder now handling the ball against Boffman. He'll swing it now to Swartzentruber. Tries to look for the man inside. And they'll kick it back out to Numbers. Numbers driving inside the paint, up and under.
Yeah, that was a good step through there. He's able to use that, and then he used the glass in order to finish it off.
11-8 now. Garaway leads as Ryan Becker gives it up to Boffman. Gives it over to Pryor, who got into the game earlier in the opening quarter. Gage Bonifant gives it over to Boffman. Boffman looking for the wide open man, and Becker on the right block, and it's no good, but a foul is called on the Pirates.
As you can see there, Garaway's going to get stuck on the curl. Becker's going to come off that curl there, and they got tangled up with each other, and then the rotation came too late, and he was fouled.
Swartzentruber draws his first foul of the game, so it'll be Ryan Becker shooting free throws for the Tigers. Becker, a 66.7% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game, averaging just over 13 points on the year. Becker's first is good. Makes it 11-9 Garaway as Herman will come back in for Strasburg. Meanwhile, Jackson Garber re-enters for the Pirates. Becker's second free throw, short, and rebounded by the Bucks. That was number 4, Garber. And we'll go over to Swartzentruber now as Garaway resets with Micah Yoder. Yoder trying to get a screen from Tanner Rao. Doesn't take it. Kicks it inside the paint. A scramble inside. Back to the top of the key. Rao. Swartzentruber. Gives it up. Another drive inside. Swartzentruber wide open at the top. Good. And it's 14-9 Garaway.
I think that's the first three-pointer made by Garaway, but if they start to heat up, they'll definitely help their cause.
Mentioned earlier, Garaway 0 of 7 to start this game from the three-point line as Gage Moore, leading scorer for Strasburg so far, trying to drive in once again, being guarded by Garber. Moore, foul, got it!
Yeah, that's just pure strength there. He was able to. You can see he's gonna rotate right back into the middle of the lane, and then he's gonna step back through, and then that's just straight strength there. He's able to get it up on the glass, and that's why we tell people to use the glass, because lots of times you get hit, but as long as it gets up on the glass, you have a chance for it to go in just like it did.
Moore's free throw is off the back iron. Can't complete the and one, but he cuts the Garaway lead to 14-11. And that previous foul was on Swartzentruber. That's his second in under a minute. A long three from the top, no good. Rebounded by Moore. That was courtesy of Micah Yoder. Boffin now kicks it up court. A look now for Becker, who misses the layup. As Garaway has it here. Rao to the corner for three, no good. That one shot by Numbers. And Garaway's three-point woes continue. Hoffman trying to drive the lane. Kicks it back out to Moore. Moore muscling his way in, floats, no good. Rebounded off the deflection by Peyton Herman.
Yeah, that was a great follow, great position. He was able to follow that up.
It's 14-13 Garaway. Strasburg looking for its first lead of the game. Three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Herman, who is fouled.
And that'll be 0 for 3 the last 3 times down the floor. Garaway's shot go right back to what they wanted to do with the three-point shooting.
see here on the three-point attempt by Rao from the corner. Now, rather, you see Moore going up there as Herman picks up the mess. We mentioned Herman, our player of the game a few weeks ago in the Tigers' victory against Tuscarawas Central Catholic, had a big impact off the bench. Making his first start of the season tonight as Strasburg looking for its first lead of the night. Hoffman trying to find Moore. Moore being guarded by Garber. Moore working his way back in, trying to draw contact. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Pryor. Pryor puts it up, is blocked. Hoffman trying to scramble forward, he's got it. Some offensive rebounding here for the Tigers now as Hoffman drives the lane, no good. And Pryor once again tries to get the rebound, no good. And Garaway has it. Yoder will work the point now for the Pirates again. Garber gets it back out. Fake by Yoder, trying to drive in with the right hand, off the glass, no good. Coach Rao wanted contact, but the Tigers drive it up with more. Midway through this second quarter, a 1-point lead for the Pirates, and Coach Bob Nebenthal calls timeout. We'll take a quick break too here. 1-point lead for Garaway midway through the second quarter.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Welcome back to Strasburg. Here it is our cheer cam, brought to you by our friends at Simpson Salute-Year. You see some of the Strasburg faithful as the Tigers have cut into some of the Garaway lead here, down 1 midway through this second quarter. We also see the Garaway side as well. They can be seen live here on Big Time Sports YouTube and Facebook pages. A special live presentation of high school basketball action tonight here on Big Time Sports. As we're seeing here on the scoreboard, Coach, 3 fouls for Garaway this quarter, none for Strasburg. I wonder if Strasburg might try to work the paint a little bit more, try to draw contact.
Right, and we talk about, you know, when you shoot and settle for outside jumpers, you're not going to get fouls, and that's why Strasburg's not picking up fouls, because Garaway's doing a lot of shooting from the perimeter where Strasburg's attacking the basket.
Becker will swing it out now to Boffman from the top. It's no good. And look at Pryor again. It's out of bounds. They're saying it's Garaway ball, but we're seeing this sophomore in Kaysen Pryor really hustling for some of these rebounds.
Yeah, last couple possessions, he's been able to keep the ball alive. He wasn't able to get the rebound, but he was able to knock it up there and allow somebody else to get it.
And I make note of it because Pryor is the smallest player listed on the Tiger varsity lineup at standing at 5'5", but not playing like it. A throw inside is picked off by the Tigers. Boffman driving up here for Strasburg. Swings over to Becker. Becker trying to drive inside the paint. Short jumper, no good. It's Herman trying to get inside, but it's rebounded by Kingman Bear. So Garber working to the left side for 3, no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds. They're saying it's Strasburg ball.
And the three-point shooting woes continue for the Garaway Pirates. They seem content to sit out there and keep shooting them.
More back into the game, replacing Becker. Meanwhile, Micah Yoder returns to replace number 14, Wiley Numbers, who had to do a double take before he knew he was coming out. A little over 3 minutes left here in this second quarter, with Garaway leading Strasburg by 1. And Gage Moore, leading scorer so far, kicks it inside. Pryor swings it back out to Moore. Now Boffman at the top of the key. A long two-pointer is no good. A hustle inside there by the Tigers. And another offensive rebound.
Yeah, once again, the ball's kept alive on a tip, and Strasburg was able to run down the loose ball.
Now it's Herman on the left wing, swinging to Boffman. Boffman trying to drive inside, and off the glass, no good once again. Boffman's had some trouble trying to find the net in this first half. Look inside for Garaway. Knocked out of bounds. They're saying it's Pirates' ball there as the ball was knocked away from Bear.
You know, one of the things you want to do as a post player is you can't catch the ball and put it down below your waist, and Garaway's done that a few times. They were lucky to get away with that this time, and they maintain possession.
Becker returns the play, replacing Pryor, as the Pirates will take it out from under the basket. The Lofton Numbers now tucked away in the corner, being guarded by Boffman. Numbers had the ball stripped away from Herman, but the Pirates recover here. Back into the hands of Micah Yoder. Yoder trying to find Garber inside, ball knocked away again. Boffman driving down on a fast break. Boffman blocked, I think, by Yoder. So Boffman unable to find a layup tonight as Garber swings it over. A long three-point attempt. Got it. Micah Yoder. 5 points on the night. It's 17-13. Less than 2 minutes remaining here as the Tigers try to find the bottom of the net. And it's Ryan Becker. Over to Boffman, back over to Moore. Moore, the leading scorer so far for the Tigers, fakes and hits. Give Moore 10 points on the game so far.
He's doing an excellent job of just putting his head down and going to the basket every time he touches it.
He also guards the ball handler here. It's swung back out to the corner, and a long three is no good. That was Garber on the attempt. Just 2 3-pointers made by the Pirates so far.
The old saying, you live by the 3, die by the 3.
A 2-point lead still for the Bucks with just about a minute remaining until halftime here at Strasburg. As Gage Bonifant takes some air out of the ball. And Garaway not getting up close to the Tigers at the top of the key. I think they might just let him take the last possession here. Now Coach Rao telling Garber to play up a little closer. Becker against Garber. That's now over to Boffman, being guarded by Yoder. 30 seconds left here. Tigers maintaining possession despite the 2-point deficit. It's Boffman against Yoder now, as Moore tries to go up and set a screen. And they're going to call a foul on Moore. A moving screen.
Those are always tough one way or the other. I don't know. It looked like he was set, but you know, he did flinch a little bit and move toward the defender as he came around him. So
Henry Schwarzentrooper back in to replace Kingman Bear. With 12.8 seconds left, Garaway trying to close out the half in a close game so far here at Strasburg.
I believe Schwarzentrooper has 2 fouls, so he'll definitely have to be smart here and not pick up his third.
Yoder being guarded by Boffman. 5 seconds left. Garaway needs to get a shot off as he drives inside. Tries to kick it into the corner. It's a turnover. He threw it away, tried to find Schwarzentrooper. 1 second left for the Tigers.
I like the strategy there. They drew the defense in, then kicked it out. They just poor pass, and they weren't able to get a shot off.
Moore to inbound. Throws over to Bonifant. Bonifant from half court. No good. He came close in the first attempt as well at the end of the first quarter. It's halftime here with the Pirates leading the Tigers by 2 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. We'll be back with our halftime report here on Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery, from classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia, bringing you quality and convenience. So don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
We welcome you back here to halftime between the Tigers and the Pirates here on a live presentation of high school basketball action here on Big Time Sports. Coach, this is an interesting game between the Tigers and the Bucks so far, a low-scoring game between the two sides, as both teams having some significant issues in their respective parts.
Yeah, Strasburg's having trouble finishing around the basket. Garaway's having trouble finishing from 20 feet. And neither side's really been able to come up with the formula yet to be a consistent scoring.
It is the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Ferris Sales, Service, Parts, and Body Shop. We take a look at some of the numbers here between both sides. We mentioned a very even game between the two teams, with Strasburg right now and Garaway, who's mentioned, struggling from the field. And other than that, both teams feel like they're playing a pretty even game.
Yeah, when you look at the field goals, you see that Garaway's 6 of 18, but they're actually 2 of 13 from three-point range. So they need to start attacking the basket a little more. Strasburg 6 of 22, and they're missing them up close and personal. Free throws are practically even, with Garaway being 3 of 4, Strasburg 3 of 5. Fouls about even, 4 for Garaway, 3 for Strasburg. Rebounds, a slight edge to Strasburg at 13-16, and then turnovers, Garaway has 6 to Strasburg's 3.
I would certainly keep an eye on that turnover margin between the two teams as we enter the second half here, just moments away when we come back here in a live presentation of high school boys basketball here on Big Time Sports.
Help you move all your stuff to your car. I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome. Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope. I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy. What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something. Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwich Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwich Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwich Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to doverbrakeinc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car. I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome. Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope. I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy. What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something. Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
We welcome you back here to a live presentation here on Big Time Sports. The Garaway Pirates lead the Strasburg Tigers by a score of 17-15 entering the second half of play. Mitch Spinell, Coach Troy McClellan alongside me here. Coach, if you're Garaway here, you've had your struggles from the three-point line in this game so far. Do you stick with it through the rest of the way, or do you try to find more ways inside scoring?
Yeah, I don't know the players as well as Coach Rao does, but if it's me, I'm attacking the basket as a primary way of scoring and then kicking it back out after drawing the defense as a secondary way. I think Garaway was kind of in the other way. They were primary on the perimeter and they were secondary on the drive. So hopefully if they switch that around, we'll see if they can get some more points off of that.
Just three three-pointers made by Garaway in the first half of this contest. Meanwhile, the Tigers a little bit better offensively inside, have only taken three-point attempts overall. They fake one here to start the second half with Gage Moore, the leading scorer. Moore with 10 points on the night so far, as he will have it at the top of the key once again, being guarded by Kingman Bear. Bear, like Moore, staying at 6'2". A look inside for Becker is no good. Rebound by Bear here, and the Pirates take it up the floor with Jackson Garber.
Strasburg continues to struggle around the basket. They're getting really good looks. They're just going to have to start converting them.
It's Garber being guarded by Becker here. Garber, one of 2 5-point scorers tonight for Garaway. They'll swing it around here against his Tiger defense as Moore tries to find it at the top of the paint against Lofton Numbers. Numbers swings it over to Yoder. Yoder trying to go up against Moore. We'll swing it to Numbers on the right side here as Garaway will reset the offense.
And Strasburg got caught on 2 switches there, and Garaway wasn't able to take advantage of it. They need to have a little better court awareness.
Lofton Numbers launches a 3 off the back of the glass, no good. And Brody Boffman.
That's a lot of ball movement to settle for that shot right there, but that's, I guess, what they're going to do.
Boffman takes it up the floor here for the Tigers. And he'll try to draw a screen from Moore as Boffman launches another layup, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Boffman unable to find the bottom of the net on these layups.
Yeah, it gets really frustrating sometimes. You know those are shots you should be making, and when you don't, sometimes it gets harder and harder to finish those off.
It'll be Jackson Garber now kicking it out. A long three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Garaway.
I guess we're going to get more of the same here in the second half. So.
Well, Garaway, despite their three-point shooting struggles, still holding a 2-point lead against a Tigers squad that has been up and down all season. As Moore hands it to Boffman. Boffman, 15-footer is good. Boffman gets on the board, and the Tigers tie the game.
Tigers decided to go for the in-between shot that time. Not a layup, but not a three-pointer, and they were able to convert.
Numbers hands it over. Now it's Yoder. After the pickup of the dribble, Tanner Rao now swings it over back to Yoder. Yoder being picked up by Moore at the top. Closely guarded, double team, and it's Becker knocking it out of bounds. They're saying it's Garaway's ball. That was an aggressive play by the Tigers defensively.
Great job of rotating, too. They had the double team, and then Ryan Becker was able to rotate up to the next pass away, and he was able to almost get a steal.
Tigers still operating in man as Boffman guards Yoder. They swing now to the left side. It'll be Garber at the top, heavily guarded by Becker here. Another 3 from the left wing is airballed as Herman and Bear fight for the ball. It's a jump ball. And so the Pirates will keep the possession.
Yeah, that's their 3rd or 4th, and I think 3 of those shots haven't even drawn the rim. So I guess we'll just leave it at that.
The inbound here is knocked away by Becker and into the hands of Boffman. Another turnover forced by the Tigers. Boffman swings it to Becker from the corner. That's Bonifant for 3. The Tigers take their first lead of the game, and Coach Rao wants a timeout. And the Tigers able to draw a 20-17 lead here.
Yeah, this is a great job here of off the steal. Brody Boffman's able to drive in, draw the defenders, kick it out to Gage Moore, and Gage Moore drills the 3 off a transition, which now gives the Tigers a 3-point lead.
That three-pointer by Bonifant, his first basket of the game. We'll take a quick timeout here at Strasburg, up 3 in the 3rd quarter.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
We welcome you back here to Strasburg as the Tigers have taken their first lead of the game against Garaway, up 20-17, as the Tigers have taken advantage of the three-point drought by the Pirates that has lasted them 2 quarters and change. The Pirates trying to work their way back here. They'll kick it to the left wing as Tanner Rao being closely guarded now. It's a look inside, back to Rao from the left wing. Rao being guarded by Moore. They'll give it to Lofton Numbers at the top of the key. Numbers tries to drive inside. Another steal for the Tigers, picked up by Boffman. It's Ryan Becker driving along. Bonifant from the other three, no good. From the other corner, rebounded by Peyton Herman. Herman swings inside to Becker. Becker trying the shot off the back of the glass. And it will be Garaway ball.
Well, that was a great job by Gage Bonifant on the other end there to get all the way around the postman and able to knock that ball free and able for a turnover for Strasburg.
And so the Tigers show a full court press, then ease off, except for Bonifant, who is guarding up against Numbers. Numbers. Pick up his dribble, now swings it over. Another steal by Becker on the fast break. Becker going up with the right hand, it's good. 22-17 Tigers. A couple of substitutions brewing for Garaway. Numbers looking inside. A foul is called against Becker.
Strasburg's used their defense in order to get them into transition here, and that's able to get them the lead.
We've seen them force a couple of steals already as the foul be charged to Gage Bonifant, his second. He'll be replaced by Kaysen Pryor. Meanwhile, Henry Schwartzentruber and Wiley Numbers come into the game for Garaway. Midway through this third quarter, Strasburg has opened up a 5-point lead. Garaway still yet to get on the board here. They missed that short shot, and it's rebounded by the Pirates. Knocked away out of bounds. It stays Pirates ball.
They're definitely letting them play a little bit in the post, which is fine. That's why you got to have some upper body strength and some hand strength there so you can take care of the ball.
That was Schwartzentruber on the offensive rebound. It will be, I believe, Garber. No, it will be Tanner Rao. Inbounding the ball, he'll give it up to Garber. Being guarded by Becker. Garber is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
And once again, they were able to get Garber isolated one-on-one. He's able to go to the basket, which is his strength, and he's able to draw the foul.
That foul was the first charge to Ryan Becker, the second on the Tigers in this third quarter, as Jackson Garber, the senior, will go to the line. Garber, one of the 2 leading scorers for Garaway so far tonight with 5 points. And he'll graze the front of the rim on the first free throw.
Still not on the board yet, and we're over 4 minutes into the third quarter.
We talked about Garaway's offense struggling from the three-point line. They struggled from the field so far in this third quarter.
And this is where you really got to rely on your defense to keep you in there so you don't get blown out here when you're having these kind of droughts shooting-wise.
And Garber's second free throw makes it 22-18 with 3 minutes, 35 seconds in this third quarter. Moore trying to find his way inside once again. Hesitation move, and it's good. Moore with 12 points. It's 24-18. Herman. Lead guarding up against Schwartzentruber. Another 3 for the Bucks, no good. Tipped and rebounded. Ball is close to the ground, picked up by Moore. Knocked out of bounds by Schwartzentruber, and they're saying it's Garaway ball.
That's one of those things there. When the ball's loose like that, we always want to have our players just grab the ball and chin it rather than trying to dribble out of there, because you're going to have bodies and things all over the place, and it's just hard to take it and bounce it out of there. You want to grab it.
We're seeing Bonifant come back into the game in replacement of Moore. We remember Bonifant with 2 fouls. It'll be Wiley Numbers inbounding for the Pirates. They'll give it up to Garber short. Schwartzentruber at the top of the key, being guarded by Becker. Schwartzentruber working around Becker, trying to go inside. It's good, and the foul. Herman could not get the charge as Schwartzentruber will go to the line.
Okay, we're going to take a look at this here. He does there. Ryan Becker kind of loses position here. Step in. Yep, I think that was a pretty good call. He was still moving on that, and he definitely wasn't set.
That foul, the second charge to Herman. Schwartzentruber misses that free throw, rebounded by Becker.
Yeah, with a small bench like Coach Niedenthal has, fouls are definitely going to play a role here in the fourth quarter.
4-point lead for Strasburg, 2:44 remaining in the third. Bonifant looking to Pryor inside. Pryor tipped it, and they're going to call a jump ball. It'll stay with Strasburg. As Pryor nearly had it knocked away.
He showed some good hand strength there, ripping it back there, and apparently there was a held ball long enough to warrant the jump ball.
Bonifant will inbound. Struggling to find an open man. He'll throw it to Becker, and it's a timeout called by Niedenthal.
That was a good timeout. Possessions are going to be definitely on premium here, so that was a good timeout by Coach Niedenthal.
That's a second timeout called by Strasburg in this game. We'll take a look now at the Dover Dental Group fan cam at some of the faithful here at Strasburg Franklin High School. Many alumni of Strasburg Franklin here tonight, ourselves included. And the Tigers right now have taken a lot of the momentum away from a Garaway team that seemed to get away with a lot in the first half, and they haven't been so lucky here in the third.
Yeah, like I said, we always talk about that first 4 minutes, and Strasburg definitely dominated the first 4 minutes. They were able to seize control, and that's why they have the lead.
It'll be Bonifant inbounding once again as Moore re-enters the game. Bonifant gets the ball back here, being guarded by Schwartzentruber, trying to drive the baseline. Moore loses the ball, but it's fouled. It'll be an on-the-floor foul against Garaway, their first of the quarter. That foul will be on Schwartzentruber. That's his third foul of the game.
Definitely decision time here with 2:27 to go in the third for Coach Rao.
He remains in the game so far as Bonifant will inbound for Strasburg. Into the hands of Boffman. Boffman picks up his dribble now, back to Bonifant. Gets a screen from Moore, doesn't take it now. It's Bonifant getting knocked and he's traveling.
There's one thing, Strasburg, if they recognize he has 3 fouls, we always want to try and not, make it to where we want to do that all the time, but take one time and go right at him here and see if you can get the 4th right away, and that's something that Strasburg might think about doing.
A little over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Garaway trying to cut into this 4-point Tigers lead. Schwartzentruber picks up his dribble, being guarded now. It's over to Garber. Garber is fouled. Shooting 2.
It's a good back cut here, good recognition on the defense, and then he was able to come down in here, and there's just a whole lot of contact there by Strasburg, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
First foul charged to Kazan Pryor as Garber leading the way with 6 points tonight for Garaway. Make it 7. And Peyton Herman comes back into the game, replacing Ryan Becker. Garber trying to make it a 2-point game. And he can off the back of the rim. It falls and is rebounded by the Tigers.
Yeah, Garaway's kind of shooting themselves in the foot here from the free throw line early in the third quarter here.
Boffman at the point for Strasburg, being closely guarded by Yoder. Doesn't want to get a 5-second call, gets the draw from Moore. Moore thought about the 3, driving in with the left hand, going inside. What a move by the big man. Garaway driving up now, 26-21 Tigers. About 90 seconds remaining in the third. Yoder against Boffman. He'll give it back and out down to Schwartzentruber. Ball swung around to Wiley Numbers. Numbers trying to go inside. Now stuck in the corner now. It's Schwartzentruber kicking it out. A running jumper is good. That one by Yoder.
I think if you're Strasburg here, you got to let Gage Moore touch the ball every time down the floor before anybody else looks to score here, and just see if he wants to keep going one-on-one with people until Garaway adjusts.
Moore with 14 points on the game, leading both teams. He has 4 points in this third quarter. Boffman driving in, and the ball's knocked away, and it's Herman scrambling on the ground, picks it up, back into the hands of Bonifant. 49 seconds left. Bonifant looking for an open man, gives it to Boffman. Boffman back in the hands of Moore. Tigers resetting the offense. Moore working his way inside. A pump fake is fouled again.
You look at him here, he's just going to take a couple dribbles, going to go right straight into the basket here, and so far they haven't found a solution here to how to either keep him from scoring or going to the free throw line.
And so Gage Moore will make the first free throw to make it 27-23. Ryan Becker back into the game for the Tigers.
Might want to think about maybe backing off of him and letting him have a shot at a 3 and seeing if maybe you can keep him out of the driving from the basket by shooting it on the perimeter. That might be a win here.
Garaway adding some size back into the game. Kingman Bear at 6'2", along with Wyatt Reifenschneider at 5'10", as Moore makes a second free throw. He's got 16 points on the night. It's 28-23. Pirates working here, trying to cut the lead. Yoder. Guarded by Bonifant. Long 3-point attempt. No good. Picked up by Moore off the tip. 22 seconds left. Moore taking it down court. Sets it at the top of the key. Back to Becker. 14 seconds left. Becker being guarded by Yoder. Becker trying to drive in. Picks up his dribble. Trying to find the man in Moore. 6 seconds left. Moore thinking about a 3. Driving inside. Fade away. Got it off the glass. And the Tigers' third quarter ends on a run to make it 30-23 over the Garaway Pirates. We are 8 minutes away from deciding tonight's victor here on Big Time Sports.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
We welcome you back here to a live presentation of high school basketball here on Big Time Sports. A turnaround here after the third quarter. The Tigers up on the Pirates 30-23. Coach, Strasburg outscoring Garaway 15-6 in that third quarter. How did they do it?
Yeah, Garaway had 2 field goals. They were both 2-pointers, and they had 1 free throw. That's 5 points, and that's what you get. Strasburg turned up the heat defensively. They were able to attack the basket, and Gage Moore right now is just unstoppable.
Moore, we mentioned, has 18 points on the game. That is more than half of his team's total points so far, anchoring the way for the Tigers. And for the Pirates right now, they need to find a way to really get into the basket, especially at this free throw line right now, or they could be facing a 1-8 record.
Yeah, I agree completely here. They're going to have to change their offensive philosophy here in this fourth quarter here if they want to have a chance to win.
Let's see what Coach Rouse cooked up here as the Pirates have possession here to start the fourth. It's back in the hands of Jackson Garber, one of the leading scorers so far at 7 points. Garber will kick it out now. A long three-point attempt by Schwartzentruber. Schwartzentruber now off the bench has 8 points, the leading scorer, and it's 30-26. And it's Ryan Becker, who's had a quiet night tonight offensively. Misses that layup. It's rebounded by Herman on the opposite side. Moore fakes the three. Tries to drive it again and is fouled.
Yeah, I think that really has to be the formula the rest of the way for the Tigers here. He doesn't necessarily have to shoot it every time, but he's got to have it in his hands here and make the defense have to guard him.
That foul was on Garber, his first of the game, his team's first of the quarter under the 5-foul rule. Becker has the ball knocked away, and it's off Becker. So a turnover to start for the Tigers. One thing not to overlook tonight is the quiet game offensively from Ryan Becker, who came in averaging just over 13 points a game with just 3 points on the night.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit on some of the shots here, but we still have 7 minutes to go, and sometimes, you know, you save your best for your last.
And the Pirates have it here. It's Tanner Rao up against Moore. The 2 big men on each side. Now it's in the hands of Yoder. Micah Yoder trying to drive in on the layup. Is fouled. He'll go to the line.
Garaway needs to start converting some of these. They've been getting to the line and haven't finished.
That's the second foul called on Becker.
Once again, good job of attacking the basket here. And once you leave your feet defensively, you're at the mercy of the offensive player, and the foul was called.
So Micah Yoder at the free throw line, 7 points on the game. He misses his first free throw. We've seen the Pirates in this second half really struggle from the free throw line.
Yeah, they definitely are struggling from the line. They are 2 of 7. 2 of 7 from the line in the second half here.
Missing some key points that could cut into this Tigers lead. The second free throw is no good.
Make that 2 of 8.
Damage done on the foul by Becker. And the Tigers will take it up here as Brody Boffman will go up against Yoder. Boffman also having a tough night offensively, trying to drive inside the paint. They'll kick it out to Moore. Moore thought about the 3. He'll drive in again. Now back out to Bonifant at the top. Bonifant will nearly lose it. Fades away from 5 feet. No good. It's out of bounds.
That was a tough possession there, but a good defensive possession by Garaway that time in order to get a stop when they really needed one.
It'll be Yoder now against the one-man press that is Brody Boffman. And Yoder will swing it over to Rao on a dangerous pass. Look now here, a mid-ranger from Schwarzenschubert. No good, right over to Rao. Rao at the block, no good, but a foul. As correction, it's Wyatt Reifenschneider who will go to the line.
There we go, right off an offensive rebound here. He's able to get in there, give a good head and shoulders fake, get the defenders, both of them off the ground and able to draw the foul.
Third foul called on Becker.
They got to start converting some of these here if they're going to get to the line. They got to take advantage of that.
Just under 6 minutes remaining here. Reifenschneider makes his first free throw. Reifenschneider, a 5'10 junior coming off the bench for Garaway tonight. Makes it 30-27 in favor of the Tigers in this live presentation here on Big Time Sports. Second free throw is good. Reifenschneider's first 2 points of the game make it a 2-point game here at Strasburg. Tigers going empty so far in this fourth quarter offensively. Trying to extend the lead. It's Bonifant in the corner, now swinging it out to Herman. Herman looking for Becker. Becker trying to drive the baseline. He will give it back to Moore. Moore's been working at the top of the key an awful lot early on in this fourth quarter. It's Bonifant being guarded by Rao. Moore being guarded closely. They'll swing it to Boffman. Boffman to Becker at the top. Gets a screen from Moore. Gage will shoot a 3 from the top. It is good! What a roll for the Tigers.
Everything else has gone in tonight, so that might as well go in too.
21 points for Gage. It is 33-28. A look here for Garaway is good. That is Micah Yoder with 9 points on the night now. 33-30. Just under 5 minutes remaining. And it'll be a pass over to Becker. Becker trying to find Herman inside. He'll give it to Bonifant at the top. Bonifant has more close by. Tigers taking some air out of the ball offensively here.
Strasburg here needs to work on their spacing a little bit. It's hard to get the ball into the post when everybody's on top of one another.
Moore going against Garber, and he's called for the charge. His second foul of the night. You can hear the relief on the Garaway side.
And here we go. This is one of those that could go either way here. He says he has the ball. He's going to take down. He draws his shoulder just a little bit there. I don't know exactly if
that left arm
knocked
there.
him over that hard, but he definitely was in position.
And hang on a second now. We're seeing the officials talk to one of the police officers here.
Uh-oh.
At Strasburg.
Somebody's going home.
A quick stoppage in play as one of the fans here is being addressed and escorted off the premises. So play will resume here soon. Strasburg with a 3-point lead, a little over halfway into this fourth quarter.
Sorry.
As Garaway trying to cut into this lead. They were down 7 at the start of this quarter, now down 3. It's Yoder against Boffman. Yoder swings it over now to Garber. Garber against Becker. Garber going with the left hand, swings it to Schwartzentruber. Looks inside to Rao. Rao kicks it back out. Long 3 from Garber. Got it! It's a tie game here as Garber has 10.
Just like we thought it would be here with 3.5 to go here at tie ball game. Both teams hungry for a win.
Garaway with a few more makes offensively from 3. It's Boffman in and out, and it's rebounded by Herman. Herman being closely guarded. It's knocked out of bounds. Garaway ball. They said Herman stepped out.
That was good hustle there by Peyton Herman here. Just got his foot on the baseline there.
Herman tried to knock it off the player, and they just couldn't get it. So Garaway has the ball. Tie game, 3:26 remaining. Schwartzentruber swings it to Rao.
Wow.
And it's a travel against Reifenschneider. You said it like it was obvious.
Yeah, that one was, you got to call that. I know they let him play a little bit with their feet and stuff, but he covered a lot of ground with no dribble.
And we have a timeout called. A timeout here with a tie game at 33 all here with 3:17 remaining here at Strasburg.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try the Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at the Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
And we welcome you back here to Strasburg High School. What a game between the Tigers and the Pirates. Now tied at 33-all with 3:17 remaining here in this fourth quarter. You're looking at the way Garaway has been able to work their way back into this game by not only converting on some of those three-point attempts, but their defense has been a lot more staunch.
Right, and the three-pointers that they have been shooting are coming now off of dribble penetration, which is drawing the defense, which makes those shots more wide open and a lot easier to make. And they're doing a great job of executing. Strasburg, however, has done what they needed to do in order to get back into the game too, so it should be an exciting 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
You see 3 players with 8 or more points on Garaway's side being led by Jackson Garber, who has 10. Meanwhile, the Tigers have more than half of their points courtesy of their All-Ohioan Gage Moore, who has 21 points out of 33 tonight. And we'll see if the big man can be part of what could be a significant Tiger victory here on his home parquet tonight. It'll be Boffman anchoring the offense here, swinging it over to Becker. We mentioned Becker having some struggles offensively this evening. Now over to Bonifant. Boffman shoots a mid-range, no good, rebounded by Becker. Becker goes back up off the glass. Strasburg has the lead.
Sometimes those are the things that decide games now. Turnover, step into your pass, offensive rebounds.
Becker now has 5 points. Bonifant closely guarding Schwartzentruber. Boffman trying to double team here. They'll give it up to Yoder. Yoder with 9 points on the game. Tigers playing close. Moore against Rao.
Huge possession here for Garaway, both offensively. It's going to be a travel.
Yoder with a turnover. As you mentioned, Coach, the second travel call in less than a minute against Garaway.
Yeah, it's coming down to execution now, and Strasburg's turning up the heat a little bit, and they're forcing some of these turnovers here, and now they have to make sure they get a good shot each time down the floor.
2:25 remaining in this fourth quarter. Strasburg trying to add to their record on the season. Meanwhile, the Pirates trying to look for their second win after winning against Sandy Valley last week. Bonifant nearly had it stolen, being closely guarded by Rao. Tanner Rao closely guarding, now over to Becker. Becker with a look inside, it's a blocking foul on the Pirates. That's on Schwartzentruber, who was shaken up there at the end. Let's take a look at the replay.
I mean, here I'll give Ryan Becker credit. He goes in there, he knows there's going to be a person there. He takes the contact, he gets it up on the glass. Now he needs to make 2 free throws. He still seems to be a little bit shaken off that. That was a lot of contact. That was a hard hit.
Both him and Schwartzentruber looked like they had to take some time before or after that play.
Yeah, those people who call it a non-contact sport really don't know what they're talking about.
Becker will go to the free throw line here with 2 free throws. He has 5 points on the game. His first free throw is good. Makes it 36-33 Tigers. You see Wiley Numbers come back into the game for Garaway. The replacement of number 22, Wyatt Reifenschneider. And it's Becker, the junior. His second free throw is good. It's a 2-possession game for the Tigers as Kazan Pryor comes back in. Give Becker a breather.
Yeah, this last 2 minutes is just going to come down to execution now, on both ends of the floor for both teams to see who's going to come out with a win.
Keep an eye here on the likes of Herman and Pryor now in the game, see if they can be a big key offensively, despite being undersized for the Tigers. It's Garaway up close now, Garber over to Rao. Rao swings it. A 3-point attempt is airball. And Tigers can't come up with it. It's out of bounds. Micah Yoder tried to make it a 1-point game, and Garaway missed 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a shot they needed in that situation. It's a 2-possession game, whether it's a 2 or a 3, and an air ball 3 might not be what they were looking for.
Becker now back in for Strasburg. Schwartzentruber misses the 3. Offensive rebound again by Rao. It's back over to Yoder, being guarded by Boffman. 1:38 remaining. Yoder swings, spins, no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore is knocked to the ground, fouled by Numbers. The third foul call on Garaway in this quarter.
Yeah, they're in a good position now. If they want to get into a place where they're going to have to shoot free throws, they're not going to have to foul a bunch in the end. They got 3, which puts them in a good situation for that if they need it.
Garaway failed to convert on 3 attempts on this side of the floor, as Moore will inbound the ball after taking contact from Wiley Numbers, his second foul of the game. Moore gives it to Gage Bonifant. Bonifant being closely guarded by Lofton Numbers, and it's fouled. Lofton Numbers will be charged. That is Garaway's 4th foul of the quarter, and Numbers is first.
Now they'll be in the bonus the rest of the way here. Strasburg will be. They kind of left Gage Bonifant out there on an island by himself there. Hopefully they won't do that again.
Moore struggling to inbound here. He gives it up over to Becker. Becker back over to Moore here as Garaway trying to close out at half court. Moore driving inside is knocked to the ground, and he'll go to the line with 1:19 remaining.
It'll come down now. If Strasburg can make their free throws and take care of the basketball the rest of the way out, they should be able to pick up a win here.
I believe they called it on Reifenschneider. That's his first, as Moore with 21 points on the game. Taking a bit of a breather here to reset. You also have some cleanup there on the floor.
Yeah, this time of the game, there's going to be all kinds of sweaty bodies out there. And anytime you hit the floor, there's going to be some wet spots out there.
37-33, Tigers lead the Pirates. And it's Moore trying to increase the lead for Strasburg. First free throw is no good. You see Schwarzentrooper back into the game for Reifenschneider.
Make or miss here, still going to be a 2-possession game here with 1:19 to go.
Both Herman and Becker on the inside trying to offensively rebound for the Tigers. Moore makes the second free throw. 38-33. Pirates trying to pick up the pace. It'll be Yoder being guarded by Boffman up close. Garaway needing a look offensively here. They give it to Garber, one of their leading scorers. Garber against Moore with the right hand. No good, but the cleanup is made by Schwarzentrooper. 38-35, 59.2 left.
That's just a great job of following up his shot and able to finish it off.
Coach Rao calls a timeout here. Let's take a look at the replay here on that pickup attempt by Schwarzentrooper.
Coming in here, he misses off the front of the rim here, but you got a follow coming up, and maybe even had some contact on there. But that's what you got to do. You got to make sure that everybody's going to go rebound the basketball now, because every possession is going to be absolutely vital.
Meanwhile, Henry Schwarzentrooper, a junior coming off of the bench for Garaway tonight, all of a sudden co-leading the Pirates in scoring alongside Jackson Garber with 10 points apiece. And the Pirates very much alive against their IVC North counterparts.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want now, too. They can foul if they want to put them on the line, or they can play it out and play good defense here, and hopefully they can get a stop, and then they'll come down. It's still a 1-possession game, so they have a lot of options available to them.
Keep an eye on some of the free throw percentages for the Tigers. We'll get to who they want at the line here in a second here as Moore launches it down court. Foul over to Boffman. Boffman trying to drive into the lane and is fouled. What a gamble by the Tigers.
Yeah, he was open early and they didn't throw it to him. And then when he was covered back up, they decided to go ahead and throw it.
And to give it to Boffman down court, standing at 5'10", and then going up against Yoder. What an impressive move by the sophomore.
Yeah, he needs to make at least one of these in order to make it back to a 2-possession game.
And he does the first. Coming into this game, Boffman, a 66.7% free throw shooter on average this season. Seeing Schwarzentrooper alongside Tanner Rao come back into the game. 55.5 remaining. Strasburg up 4 points.
I hear they're talking, I see a lot of people holding up twos on the Strasburg side. I don't know if that means that's going to be a particular press, or maybe you're thinking about going zone here at the end.
Ball rebounded by Moore, and Moore is fouled. Well, if there's one guy you can't leave unboxed out.
Yeah, that's frustrating that you know the one guy that can hurt you the most underneath, and he's the one that gets the offensive rebound off the miss.
Foul charge to Rao, his second, as Moore will go back to the line. Made one of 2 free throws in his earlier attempt here, and the first one is good. The It's a 5-point lead for Strasburg with 53.9 remaining. Moore now with 23 points. Make it 24. And make it a 6-point lead for Strasburg. Garaway needs to get things going. We'll see if they go back to the 3. Rao being double teamed. Back over to Garber. Ball is tipped into the hands of Becker. A steal for the Tigers. Becker picks it up back over to Boffman. Boffman being closely guarded, and he'll go to the line.
Strasburg also has a foul to give if they want to do that in order to slow down and make them even use up more time here with 41 seconds to go.
And so Brody Boffman with 5 points on the game. Trying to add to this Strasburg lead. He'll miss the first. And we talked about Garaway's free throw struggles in the second half. Strasburg hasn't been necessarily perfect in this second half. They just had more chances.
Yeah, lots of times, you know, you can really help yourself out if you can just rebound and make some free throws, especially in a close game.
Seeing Rao come out of the game here. Lofton numbers back in as well. Boffman got it. 7-point lead for the Tigers. 41.2 remaining. Garaway picking it up the floor here. And it's Yoder driving inside. Layup is no good. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Bonifant. Bonifant being closely guarded. Has to get it away. It's foul. With 27.2 remaining.
Yeah, I don't know if they needed to foul there or not. They had him trapped in the corner there, and they kind of let him off the hook by fouling him.
I'll show you some numbers here, Coach. Bonifant coming into this game, a free throw average this season of 23.8%.
Well, hopefully he can improve on that then.
Well, I was going to say, if Garaway wants one guy on the line this late in the game. And I think we have a play. It's Schwartzentruber. Here, Coach Rao even said he fouled out. He's done. And so Schwartzentruber, who had a quick, cool 10 points for the Pirates off the bench tonight. His night is complete, and Bonifant misses the first.
If you can make this one, it'll be 50% to the line, so that'll be better than what he's been shooting.
Bonifant with a 7-point lead for Strasburg, 27.2 remaining. The lefty misses the second. It's tipped, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's Garaway ball. 25.3 seconds left. And what's a strategy here if you're Strasburg? You obviously don't want to foul, but you don't want to give them a wide open shot.
Right, well, you got one to give, so you just don't want to foul him when they're shooting. But if you want to foul him somewhere up along here going after a steal or a trap, you still got one to give here, and that wouldn't be bad strategy.
It's Yoder now trying to drive inside the paint. He'll throw it out. A long three-pointer is good at the hands of Jackson Garber. It's 42-38, 13.9 seconds remaining.
Strasburg still in really good. Here once again, Garaway using transition, using dribble penetration, kicks it back out. One extra pass, which is always usually the good one. That's usually when you make shots, is when you make that extra pass, which is what Garaway did there, knocked down the 3.
There was a missed opportunity there by Moore, who could have knocked the ball out of Yoder's hands as he drove to the basket, but Strasburg still has a 2-possession lead with 13.9 left. Garaway's going to have some interesting choices to make depending on what the Tigers do here on the inbound.
Yeah, with 13 seconds, you almost have to foul right away. Now you can't really give them a lot of time to dribble around and use any clock. It's almost like if you don't steal the inbounds pass, it's almost going to have to be a foul. And then you got to hope that they miss their free throws and it gives you a chance. But you still got to have the ball 2 times in order to have a chance to either win or tie.
Well, depending on who will be open for the Tigers in this one, you don't want to give it up to Moore to go to the free throw line. You don't want to give it up to Boffman, who's at a couple here late. You just saw what Bonifant did. We had his struggles from the free throw line this season. Meanwhile, Peyton Herman at just 50% from the free throw line.
Yeah, those are probably the two I'm looking at is Bonifant and Herman. It'll just depend on see how they want to do that.
Moore will inbound. Running down court. It's in the hands of Becker. Becker needs to get it away. Over to Boffman. Boffman is fouled by Garber. 9.8 seconds left.
Yeah, that was tough there. A lot of time went off the clock before they were able to foul there, so it's making it even tougher to have 2 possessions.
And Boffman has a chance to make it extremely difficult for the Pirates to come back. A 2-possession lead for the Tigers. As Boffman has 6 points on the game.
And once again, they still have a foul to give. They can let him dribble up to about half court, waste some time, foul him, have to make him take it out again. But, you know, that's whatever Coach Niedenthal is wanting to do here in this situation.
Boffman makes the second free throw. 43-38. Clock ticking down on Garaway, and it's thrown away. Yoder tried to find Rao on the transition pass, and what a break for the Tigers.
Yeah, that might have done it right there, because now they're going to have to foul again, and now they can make it a 3-possession game if they make both free throws. So this is definitely a tough situation here for the Pirates.
6.7 seconds left. Boffman gets the ball, gets away from defenders, is fouled with 4.4 seconds remaining, and Brody Boffman can put this game on ice. I'll tell you, this has been quite a game here on a live presentation of high school basketball here on Big Time Sports between IBC South rivals.
Yeah, you definitely got both teams are hungry for a win. They're playing their hearts out, both teams here. Unfortunately, one's going to win, one's going to lose here, and we'll have to go forward from there.
And Boffman adding to the Tigers' lead there. Boffman would set 8 points on the game now.
Yeah, this will just about do it here. If he makes this one, this is going to be it.
And he rolls it in and out. Clock still ticking, though, in the hands of Moore, and that'll do it. The Strasburg Tigers able to overcome a halftime deficit and earn a hard-fought victory over the Garaway Pirates by a final score of 44-38.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call! Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
And we welcome you back here in a live presentation of high school basketball here on Big Time Sports. It is the Strasburg Franklin Tigers with a 44-38 victory over the visiting Garaway Pirates here on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Mitch Spinell alongside Coach Troy McClellan here on our Altman wrap-up report, and a very solid effort from the Strasburg Tigers. They got down a little bit early, were able to expose some of Garaway's flaws early on, and earn themselves a hard-fought IBC victory.
Yeah, anytime it comes down to these kinds of things here, it always comes down to those little things, the defense, the rebounding, making some free throws, and when you get to the line, and you got to take care of the basketball down the stretch, and that turnover right at the end, you know, pretty much sealed the deal.
We'll take a look at some of the numbers here to see what Strasburg's victory was mostly made up of. Both teams having their struggles from the field goal spot, especially early on in this game.
Yeah,
Strasburg doubling the free throws that the Pirates had in this game.
Yeah, when you look at the shooting percentages, they're not very good. So then it comes down to who's going to rebound the basketball, who can get to the line, who can find ways to score that's not, the conventional way of doing that. When you look at the field goals there, Garaway was 13 to 37, Strasburg was 14 to 38. But the real stories of the game here come to the free throw line with Garaway being 7 to 13 and Strasburg 14 to 23. Fouls 16 to 10. A lot of those came once they were behind in the fourth quarter. But the rebounding story with Garaway having 23, Strasburg 31. I can tell you for a fact from coaching there that the team that gets the most rebounds wins about 85% of the time, and this is no different here with the eight rebound advantage that they had, and then turnovers also to tail 5 more for Garaway with 13, and Strasburg had 8.
Those are our Altman final stats. Now it's time to look at some of the individual accomplishments for tonight's contest, including one in particular. It is our Player of the Game award. Coach, who do we give it to?
No question, Gage Moore. He had 24 points and 7 rebounds. He was basically unstoppable one-on-one. He was able to get the ball in the high post, and he was able to go anytime he wanted to go to the goal, and he was able to finish. And congratulations to Gage Moore.
Once again, congratulations to Gage Moore, our Clars XL Player of the Game. And that is going to do it here on Big Time Sports. We thank you for watching a live broadcast here on YouTube or Facebook in tonight's action between Strasburg and Garaway. Be sure to go to BigTimeSportsOhio.com for more information on our live broadcast as well as our television broadcast replays. We want to thank Director Ty Similink and the rest of the Big Time Sports production crew. For Coach Troy McClellan, I'm Mitch Spinell signing off and thanking you for watching high school boys basketball action here on Big Time Sports.
Look, mold like this could be